brother, now fight me and this guy take become friends too. They always join my life now. Ikena, how you dey? Pastor Fola, my very troublesome friend. Okay, so one guy said something today. You know, we're talking earlier on about the Bible's creation. I'm going to come into the main topic, but I just said I wanted to touch on this briefly. Hey, so I said I was going to address something before we go into today's topic. I'm not going to be here long because I'm tired. A gentleman called Collins Augustine Clifford said, I saw your post. I wanted to share my perspective. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. But when exactly was this beginning? The Bible doesn't specify, which suggests that the earth existed long before God started preparing it for life. The Bible does specify when this beginning was. If you sit down and calculate the age of Adam, you see, in this life, if you apply small mathematics to everything, you can date the Bible. From the moment God created Adam, nobody has been able to date the Bible longer than 8,000 years. Because Adam lived for a certain number of time, for a number of years. And if you calculate Adam's descendants, you'll be able to get to about 8,000 years ago. Some scholars have been able to push the 15,000 year narrative. Nobody I know that is a renowned scholar has been able to push beyond 15,000 years, which to me is still a joke. Let's continue with the letter. He said, when God said, let there be light, this wasn't the creation of the sun, but rather the moment when God allowed light to penetrate the earth's dense atmosphere, as hinted in Genesis chapter 1, verse 2. The earth could have existed for billions of years before this, but it wasn't yet ready to support life. You are making it sound even more twisted than it is. Okay, so let's say this earth existed, right? I want us to read this, so just join me. I'm not gonna waste your time on this, so don't worry, guys. I know you guys are not here to study scriptures this morning, but I'm just going to touch on this. Go to Genesis chapter 1. So, make an vex. So I'm not going to spend more than 3 or 4 minutes on this. I just want to clear this guy, making say we go to school. Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and empty, and darkness covered the deep waters. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the surface of the waters. So in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Problem one, God has created heaven and God has created earth. Go to verse 14. Sorry, verse 13. And evening passed and morning came, making it the third day. Then God said, let lights appear in the sky to separate the day from the night, and let there be signs to mark the seasons, days, and years. Let these lights in the sky shine on the earth. And what happened? God made two great lights. So God did not make the sun until after the third day. I will read this to you again just in case you missed it. Verse 13, Genesis chapter 1. And evening passed and morning came, marking the third day. Then, after the third day, God said, let lights appear in the sky to separate the day from the night. Let there be signs to mark the seasons, the days, and the years. Let these lights in the sky shine down on the earth. And that is what happened. God made two great lights, the larger one to govern the day and the smaller one to govern the night. So God made the sun and the moon 3 days after the earth was already created. Problem already. The earth is not older than the sun. So when you said, let there be light, what this guy is trying to say is, let me read his message again. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. But when exactly was the beginning? We have an idea. The Bible doesn't specify, which suggests that the earth existed long before God started preparing for the life. So you are still saying that the earth existed before the sun. How? He now went on to say, when God said, let there be light, this wasn't the creation of the sun. Yeah, we know because the sun was created 3 days later. As in, when you actually sit down to read this text, you understand how dense they sound to us now, and how those who try to support them sound even more dense. I'm not saying this as an insult, brother Collins. I'm doing this part of the video for you because I know if you type long thing, my hand they pain me. I type all day. I cannot type. Watch this video. I will refer you to the video. He now said, when God said, let's create the light, it wasn't creation of the sun. We know because the sun was not created till 3 days later. And a day is 1,000 years in front of the sun. So that means the sun was created 3,000 times 365 days later. Really? The Bible doesn't teach that God created everything in heaven in just 7 days. The Genesis creation story can be better understood in God's preparing the earth for inhabitation. You prepare the earth for inhabitation, then you create the sun. The whole Genesis creation story gets comma. Introduce the day and night and other conditions necessary for life. So you are still telling me that day and night existed before the sun, which is what Genesis says. Genesis clearly says, in the beginning, God created the. Let's read it together. This is what the Bible says. It says, the earth, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. So God created the heaven. God created heaven, but no sun. The heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and empty. Darkness covered the deep waters, and the spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Then God said, let there be light, and there was light. And God saw the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness, and God called the light day and the darkness night. So there was already day, there was already heaven and earth, day and night. Then 3 days later, God created the sun. Wow. What do you think is day and night? Is it not the earth moving and rotating on its axis in front of the sun? What do you think gives us day and night? You think God opens a curtain, then there is day. Then he closes the curtain, then there is night. How can you create day and night 3 days before the sun? And you are telling me this is a scientific account, and you are arguing this thing. Papa, this thing, if you tell children where they kindergarten now, they go argue on with you. Basic geography, basic biology. The sun is what gave us day, and the lack of sun is what gives us night. That's why the sun rises and the sun sets. Meanwhile, nothing concerns the sun they own, they go. Now they revolve around them. So here's another thing here. Listen to this. The earth was formless and empty. The darkness covered the deep waters. So there was water, but there was no sun. how do we have the water cycle? Have you forgotten that the water is evaporated by the sun and it comes down as rain? So there was water, and the water did not freeze. Do you know what happened to the earth if there was no sun? The earth cannot last for 1 second without sun. The earth cannot last for 1 second without the sun. And the water did not freeze. There was water, normal water. I know you can't go going all annoying. All of you that believe that this primitive man's account of creation. Some people say evolution has problem. Evolution theory has problem. I will not lie. It's not perfect. It makes more sense than this thing. There was water, and there was water there, and there was no sun, but there was water. You think you are talking to children? The biggest problem my parents had in this life was they sent me to go and read integrated science. Now, where the problem starts with that, forget advanced level engineering and physics and just ordinary integrated science. This thing will turn you to caricature. Then listen to this. Then God said, let there be a space between the waters to separate the waters from the heavens, from the waters of the earth. So there were clouds. The waters of the heaven are cloud now, and there was sea, but there was no sun. How the cloud take go up? Nobody the sun there. Hey, long. All of you that think that this primitive man's account of this is how best they could understand God. This is how best they could understand. Even if God created the heavens and the earth and the sun and all those things, there was a creation story. This is not it. It's a very weak account of it. This is what they could understand that time. Their brain no advanced too much. So there was cloud, but there was no sun. Let me continue reading. And evening passed and morning came, marking the second day. Then God said, let the waters beneath the sky flow together into one place, so dry ground may appear. And that's what happened. God called the dry ground land, and the water seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, let the land sprout vegetation. So grass started to grow before the sun was created. And he said, we are not supposed to chop cane. Say you believe this narrative in 2024. In 2024, when your mates are predicting when the next hurricane is coming. In 2024, you see, that is why Africa cannot progress. Because you sit down and you believe, oh, I believe God created the earth and the moon. I just don't believe Genesis. I would have believed Genesis 2,000 years ago, not today. They will tell me that I'm a carnal mind, I cannot understand it. Please explain how plants existed before the sun and the moon. How light, night and day existed before the sun and the moon. This was what they could, this is the best, do you know these people, do you know what they lived like? Just go and watch Vikings, make you see how the life was 1,000 years ago. Now imagine 8,000 years ago. So I believe God created the earth, but he created it through a process called evolution. We don't fully understand evolution yet. But what I also believe is God created, he marked for himself. This is my own personal theory and my own personal understanding, and I may be wrong. So I'm not telling you that this is 100%. I believe human beings existed, we had evolved, but then God created two. In fact, one, or as the folklore will say two, but let me just work with one, in his own image. And that was Adam, a special breed that was destined to live in a special garden. But then Adam messed up and was thrown out of the garden. Now, my understanding of this text to make sense, because the human being had evolved and had evolved to the point of consciousness, but did not have a spirit. And God finally created one that had his spirit. That's why the scriptures say God breathed into Adam. And that is where our spirit came from. Before then, we had, is like my pigeons. They don't have spirits. That's my understanding, and I may be wrong. But you see, this Genesis as an explanation for creation is a comedy skit. And I don't need to believe this to be a Christian. I don't need to believe this to believe in God. As we grow older, as we become enlightened, we start to understand that at the end of the day, what is the principal message of Christ? That's what makes us Christians. So Always by the Sea said something that some people are clapping for him. Please, what did he say? Oh? So no be God inspire Moses to write Genesis. Let me explain it to you. Yes, God inspired Moses to write Genesis. But what did Moses understand? If God had shown Moses a jet fighter, how would Moses have described it? How would Moses have described it? If God had shown Moses a jet fighter, ordinary, all this one where Russia they used to drop something for Ukraine, how do you think Moses like? He would have described it as a fire-breathing dragon that was laying eggs of fire. That would be the best he could describe it as. So the problem is not God. The problem is man. What did I say? I say primitive men. They were primitive. This was the best of their understanding. They could not go beyond that. They could not, or their understanding could not go beyond. So they were using rudimentary things to explain things to them. Oh, how did you expect God to explain? Oh, okay, so you want to tell me that God did not know calculus? Let God had done an equation for Moses and said dy dx, whether Moses' brain no go fry. Now how Moses go take understand them? Now in God take explain to am say, hey, Moses, one be, bó ṣe rí lélẹ̀, ṣáà kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, ó máa yé wọn. Do you know when you are in secondary school, they teach you chemistry? When you're in primary school, they teach you chemistry. When you get to secondary school, they will change that chemistry and teach you that no, that thing we told you, it actually, they say atoms cannot be split. So what is a nuclear reaction? It's the fusion and fission of atoms. It's as simple as that. But they will tell you in basic chemistry that you cannot split an atom. Then you get to advanced level, they say you can split it. That's how it is. So those people that taught you can not split an atom, it's not like they are mad. That's how your brain could. Are you okay? That's the best your brain could understand at that level. So that's the best Moses' brain could understand. And God gave him a book so that people could learn from him. Do I value the teachings of Moses? Absolutely. Absolutely. I value the teachings of Moses, but I understand his handicap. I value the teachings of Paul, but I understand his handicap. The moment you start to understand their handicap, then you'll be able to put these scriptures to their proper use. There are things my grandmother told me that I now realize later on were true, and some I realized later on were her imagination and the ability. Do you know, till my grandmother left this earth, she could not tell time. She could not read this analog clock and tell you the time. No matter how hard we tried to teach her, she could not get it. And it's not like she wasn't sensible. That's why Baby Freeze, I give her one of my old watches. And they flog her and say, make you wear them. If you ask the Baby Freeze, say, what's the time? We look at it and start to count it for you. 1, 2, 3. I say, him and his sister. They go look watch. They'll come begin, they count the time for you. Say the long hand is on. I say, So you cannot just look at the watch and guess it. And tell the time immediately by just looking at the watch. So you need to understand that. Whoa. Let's come to today's topic now. Play, I come here, come play today. I not can do Bible things. So the topic is, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I saw something on Dr. Shola's page. And I forwarded it to almost everybody that I follow. So, where is everybody else? Baba, I'm sorry to say this to you. My wife demanded knocking 4 times on Saturday. I was wondering what happened. So I asked her. She said that she just didn't want me to cheat. It got me very emotional that she was willing to do anything to save our home. I am turning a new leaf now. I promise her I'll make her proud. This was taken from Dr. Shola's page. I'm not making it up. You can check it out. So I looked at this and I sent it to all the married women I know. Did I send it to Mrs. Linda? I cannot believe I did not send it to Mrs. Linda. How did I not send it? Okay, I sent it to Lu Honeyki. Tolu, are you here marking register? How did I not send this to Mrs. Linda? This is crazy. The one person that I should have sent it to, I did not send it to. Oh, I sent it to her. How would I not send it to Mrs. Linda? Mrs. Linda, I say, ha. Women, make una dey bench your husbands. You get why? Women, bench your husbands. You get why? Somebody say make husband no go faint too. When you to marry lazy man, how you no go gree faint? Women, bench your husbands. Someone said, did I know that before Noah's flood, it wasn't raining on the earth? And there was cloud. You mean it was not raining in the place where Noah was? It was. The person that did this thing to you supposed to be taken to stadium for public flogging. And they should charge gate fee. Make all of us come watch how they flog person will not get sense. How was the earth, the whole earth? There was no rain until the Noah flood. You mean there was no rain? Even I do not believe that. Maybe there was no rain for the period Noah was alive. I don't even think it's possible to have 100-year or a 50-year period with drought in one area. You don't understand what rain is. Ordinary 3 years of drought, 3 years. Farming go there everywhere. Someone said dews came to soften the earth. Wow. Just to accommodate this fairy tale that people have been taught as children. You will now bend reality to accommodate a fairy tale. So let us come back to let us come back to the Gbensh side. I can see Samaria is very excited about today's topic. I can see Chichi Obama too is excited. I guess that meant there was a cessation of rain before the storm. Even that one self, I don't believe. The rain cannot cease for more than 10 years. Make something not happen. But you see, those regions, I don't know the geography of those regions, so I will not talk. I cannot believe it. Samaria has changed, though. Samaria is more interested in Bible talk than in Gbensh talk. Oh, wow. Somebody. Now I sent one joke yesterday to everybody. One not too nice joke. Only Samaria did not. I say, hey, God. Samaria has been delivered. We remain the rest of us. All the Bible scholars, all of them got the bad joke. Simply Vic them. Everybody got there. I say, We need deliverance session. Oh. Even at that blessing, as she's more rich, she need full deliverance. So let us talk about this thing, because I don't go waste your time. I don't promise you, I say this night I don't go waste on time. Gbensh your husbands, women. It cannot be overrated. Gbensh your husbands. I know there are lazy men out there. It's okay. Men will always be men, and they will always be lazy ones. If you marry man way lazy, fight no dey there. Still try the Gbensham. Someone said, I don't understand what men really want. Timoski said, Gbensh your wife. Now, you see, this thing is a very serious problem. Because some men, I've met men that cannot bench their wives again. Because they look at her as the mother of their children. They no fit tell and say, may she come put lollipop for mouth. Say, how do you look at the mother of your children eating lollipop? Say, they no fit try am. Say, they look at their wives as a vessel of porcelain, as something so special that they cannot bench. I'm telling you. So once their wife don't born son, and they don't begin to raise their son, so they know they fit bench the mama again. And the women too know they ask for them, because once a woman, especially those ones abroad, once a woman don't begin the work abroad work, to find time to bench go hard. Especially if you have three. Imagine a typical Nigerian woman get 3 children, they do course, they go school, you understand, then they do work to take balance home, then they, do you know, abroad, you know, Nigeria is a very easy place to live. Once children go school, come back, they go their park, go play. Abroad, you go drive the pikin for music, you go drive them for tennis, you go drive them to go and do karate, you go drive them to go and do this one, you go drive them to go and do that one. You know, women, they know they get time for themselves. Then they have to have, then you know, women too have to have their own time to go and do their hair, to go and do their makeup, to go and do their nails, to go and buy new clothes. Then they have work. Then they have housework. Then they'll be studying for something new. But while light alive, once woman don't born 3 children, she feel not bench for 1 year. Abroad women. Once women don't born 3 children for abroad, to bench go hard. Because abroad no be like Niger. They not born my pikin make he enter my room, make he not knock. He go knock, wait outside. Now me go tell and say, hey, you enter or don't come in. Somebody I say go do dance class, join. Do you know I was talking to a friend of mine? She said that once children don't be 10 years old, they know they fit bench again. Because children, if you just enter your room, children enter my room. Oh yeah, we really. Children go knock door, wait outside. So it's not like the women don't like bench. The women like bench, but where is the time to bench? And the husbands, some husbands cannot bench their wives. Because the wife don't turn like in sister, so they look at them like bad things. If they go touch this woman in this kind of way, if you just spoil things. Abroad children, you lock door, they go begin bang the door for you. Why are you locking the door? Abroad children. Abroad children don't get respect. They go knock door, give you, say, hey, why is the door locked? Nigeria picking. So Nigeria can be sweet sometimes. So when it comes to raising children, you just don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. They try them, they chop cane. They try them, they chop shout. They try them again, they chop cane. After a while, they will understand and they will just give you a gap. They'll just give you gap here. Abroad children. You know if you beat them. You don't even feel leave them alone. Someone say abroad pikin go bang the door, come call police for you. Say why you lock door? Baba, I never see children. Someone Tolu Honiki say I don't turn abroad children to monsters. They are not monsters, but they are stressful. I don't see abroad children before. They know they fit control them. I don't know my children. Anything I tell them that they will be. Once pikin don't reach 12 years old, they turn to assets. As I did like this, I will not call my children, I need this, I need this, I need this. They will have it sorted out. In fact, I'm not going to even ask them. Baba, when all the children go school, leave only me and baby freeze and taste buds, a headache. They wake up, sort their brother out, they go to school, sort themselves out, they go to. The only thing they need from me is money. Daddy, I need this, I need this, I need this. I want to go here, 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 here. Okay, how much? I send them the money. When they wake up for that kind of 11 o'clock, they don't go come back, give me reports. They don't go come back, give me reports. I brought children. Then their demands. They tell you say they need bicycle, not buy bicycle for them. We'll tear bon. Somebody say my son no they do that too. He knows say Saturday they sacrosanct. Can you imagine? So the whole week now Saturday you get time to Gbensh your wife. Share Magboro. What happened to Monday to Friday? What happened to Monday to Friday? I swear. When I know wetin I dey talk. Naija pikin. They'll tell us, hey, Baba, they go just conform. Sometimes you will wonder that maybe I'm too hard on these kids. They do me all the time. Maybe I'm too hard. I try to soften up. I try to play with them. Monday to Friday, you go to Gbensh, they go. Which one be say they Gbensh on Saturday? You don't enter women menopause. Abi your wife don't enter menopause. Someone say Monday to Friday, man, they hustle. Which kind of hustle they hustle? You not get time to Gbensh. But you get time to carry your pikin go play karate. Bro, dear wives, your husband get one person where they Gbensh quick for office or that corner where they did. When I say Daddy Freeze, I never acknowledge a home, you richest. I don't acknowledge you now. Teach Obama saying a lazy man they wait till Saturday. Which kind nonsense with that? God go bless you. God go bless you. And they say one say Monday to Friday na quick one. No. No. Monday to Friday. You go do average, not quick. Quick na early morning on, quick. When you come back for evening, hey, you go do normal one. Then Saturday you go come do extraordinary light candle. When I say bench your wife like a shower, you get why. You get why you get why. Men like bench. I know say people go like to argue with me. I not talk past like that. I not talk again before I make enemies. Men bench your wives. Oh, I don't talk my own. No pass like that. Chichi Obama. Oh yeah, where you did? Come and talk to me. Chichi Obama, you know, no. I go end this life now. I go end this life. So only me go to talk this matter. When I go to type for comment section. Never. God no go let me see one. Nobody send request. Nobody wants to talk. When I just want type. When I don't want to make your face show, say, now me they talk this thing. Oh, never. I'm ending the live. If I don't see requests to come and talk, I'm going to end this live in 1 minute. And I'm not joking. I'll just say good night. I don't talk with you. I want to talk. Nothing there stay again. I've sent 2 requests out. If I not see anybody, I will just say good night. I'm timing you 1 minute. So everybody prepare for good night. I don't need a PA, so all these typists here. Somebody said my wife just gave birth. Peleo, you have 2 weeks off. After 2 weeks, resume your work. All the typists. Queen DK, I don't send you request. Oh yeah, one person don't join. The one we can't join, not gonna get light.
Hi, Daddy Prince.
Hi, Queen DK.
Hi.
Oh yeah.
The matter with the ground is say I know say I never marry you, but seriously, if I marry, except say I deal my period every day now, knocking.
Every day na Gbensh, just talk and Gbensh.
Every day na Gbensh.
That's a good one. At least see person will get sense. Now. You bring the average woman now.
Every day.
How many times a day inside that every day?
I go drain the energy out of farm, even before I go work, so that you go be see another girl for outside.
I want to ask you, how many times a day be that every day?
Morning, 1 in the morning, 1 in the night.
At least one.
1, yeah.
Okay. What if you want to do that money on a 2 rounds or not just 1?
Now 1.
You know, if you take 2.
If I do more than 2, if you go office, go to sleep.
If you go office, go to sleep. Lazy man. Chichi Obama, where are you? Lazy women.
Especially here in the UK, if you're not careful, like if I should like touch my guy, like you might just go to the office and start sleeping. Even me too. Nevertheless, even me too.
Someone said no time on working days.
I've gone to bed.
It doesn't matter. Talk.
Yeah, but don't sleep. I don't want to turn on the light. It's like
okay, not on the light. Just talk. Just talk.
Yeah. What did you just say? Anyway, you're not married, so let's not even talk about you talking about what.
She said she go do 1 for morning, 1 for night.
Bro, you cannot do that. Leave that. Except children over it.
But you feel do 1 for Niger now.
Well, okay, but when you have
time more yeah.
That thing is energy consuming sometimes, so you need to.
That's like why in Nigeria you get house girl.
We plan ours. We just plan it. It's a plan thing. So you have a brain set up for certain, So you already know, like maybe, I'm off this day, and my day's off, so we can walk around that, and then So, but say you want to make a more called Gbensh, say what's happening now. Hey, I know if you that one. Who has time for that? No. We will plan and like, okay, every now and then something drop, you understand, but not like you come in the morning, when you have children to get up from they gotta go to school.
That's the beauty of Nigeria. House girl go take care of children when
exactly.
They go school.
We don't have that. We don't have that luxury here. We don't.
More person go country where he no go fit Gbensh again.
Sometimes my husband would vex, like, want to. They would talk, why did you let them come in? I was like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? So he will be mad sometimes, but what can we do?
Why won't he be mad? Why won't he be mad? You know if he tell the chance, they get out.
They know say it's time to get up. They're like, Mom, what time is it? What time? I mean, it's already set up. Everything is set up at a certain time. Because if you don't wake up at a certain time, get something done at a certain time, before you know it, you're going to be running late. you know. So that's why it's supposed to be. I'd rather have it planned, so we all know that okay, this is the time we set the mood.
Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ń bá yín gbé abroad tẹ́ ń gbé yìí o. Orí burúkú ni o.
You set the mode and get everything set up. If now your day for us to watch your, like my husband likes basketball, football. So he taught me how to. Before I don't know all those things, but he taught me how to understand the game. So we sit down. Now I'm enjoying it. On my own days too, I'll put movie. I know he doesn't like those movies, but he sit down there and watch. So hey, so sometimes he likes the movie.
No, me and my wife they watch movie. That movie day we have to have it too. Saturday. Before we used to watch movie every night, but because of my wife's work, know how work I won't work when I don't get time for enjoyment too. No, never.
So we sometimes we pick the days now. Like if it's his own turn, he will make me a woman and he will watch. If it's basketball season, we'll watch basketball. Yeah. So if it's like football is always European football. I know things we are even supposed to do for football. I don't know.
Come on, you try. As I did like this, I don't know shit buying for football.
I don't know. The man don't make me know everything.
I don't like football at all. I don't like any sports. No, mommy.
And I'm so interested into it. So sometimes people when they talk, I would follow them. They say, my husband, they don't make me know all these things. So, but that's what he likes. I try to like what he likes too, so that it won't be boring.
I understand. I just thank God. My wife, they thank God every day say I don't like football because she be forced to like it with me. I don't like football at all. Brother, come, which one be this one where you they call me? Teach Obama na person where I know.
Hello?
Yes. On lights now, brother. Are you on your way to or from the COVID? Which one be this one where you they do darkness? I be you there with Chichi Obama. On light, make her husband see the two of you.
Wait. I'm driving, that's why.
Okay, we don't see. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So yeah. This is the one that they talk. Yeah. Don't be small talk, bro. Because we men, I believe every man like that thing. Like the Gbensh all the time, you understand? But now when they give you, go collect. You understand? Now when they give you, go collect. And like the lady said about kids, it's not the same thing. When kids are involved, it's very difficult. If you don't do that time way, it's supposed to plug up. You will just open door and enter. Say here, there's no lock for door.
Why you know if you buy lock? If the door not get lock from factory. Why you know if you buy lock? Something as cheap as lock where they sell everywhere.
But the I tell you, most houses for this abroad not get lock.
I know, buy, put. It costs $10. Not been something we cost.
Well, we don't put lock sharp, but it doesn't stop your kids coming to the door to knock. Once they knock, you must open.
Why?
Remember, you don't want these kids to know what you're doing.
Why not? Not be so that they come this world.
It doesn't matter. They are still too young.
We are busy. We don't want you to know what we are doing. We want to sleep. You go use excuse now. Say I want sleep, and I don't want to make anybody disturb me.
Bros, you need to. Sometimes you need to go to their room and make sure they're actually sleeping.
No, you go tell them. Say I want to sleep. Watch your television. Watch your phone for 1 hour. I want to sleep for 1 hour. Don't lock my door.
You don't understand how this place is. See,
this abroad now slavery.
People where they go testify with me. Yeah, this place where we dey. 7 70% of waiting they take build the house. Bros, now who do?
More down.
Small movement. Everybody knows what happen for us. That's why you need to wait. Make those kids sleep well before if you do something. Because most times, if I want to try something, I will say, these kids are dead. These kids are up now. Wait. And I don't fit. Because
when I not get boarding school.
Bro, so this country, not good to put
nothing like that.
Boarding school. They spoil no be small. No. You make they see them every day. They carry them go school, carry them come back. Maybe if your own spoil, we not say you day when it's spoiled. Now, who they take build the whole house? If they climb stairs, person go know. If you dey inside house, move. Like okay, like somebody like me now, where they on the big side, anywhere where I move go. Children go they even monitor my movement from my from my steps. You know it's you.
But for this abroad, bro, sorry for cutting you off. One thing I know for sure is that if you're the kind of person that likes sex, marry a woman that likes sex.
My Gbensh, not talk the S word, not put us for trouble.
All right. Marry the woman with the bench, where. You know, go be pastor, come go say you want to go marry.
Former retired Olosho.
You can say this and that.
My sister, make I tell you something. This is when at the top. Now, before you marry, it is sweet for mouth. You actually marry. You know, go know everything until you marry. You know, say people whether abroad, when they go Nigeria, go marry. You don't feel no. Now, when you marry, then you go. Even the girls where you deal with here, they go hide. They do holy way. They go give you back well. You understand? Make you not be say they don't spoil.
No update me that.
At the time they go to package down well. Not be here with they. We there here now. Only what's in the happen. You understand? Then somebody said something about going to the hotel. See, we do go out regularly. You know, every other few weeks we go find. We don't even go hotel. Me and my woman they like go excluded place like village, self-catering place. That place they cool. You understand? Yes, that one they good. Children don't follow us go. We'll find our people, we'll go carry them for those 2 days. Normally we'll leave on Friday night and come back first thing in the morning, Sunday, to go church. You understand? So
church could come spoil. Instead of me, you did there. You still come back on doing woman church. You know if you do church online. Hi. So you go come back because of church. You know if you pray inside where you did.
No be every trip go they come back before church.
Okay, don't talk this church one. So make I just know say you're righteous. I agree. I get.
Yeah, it depends on what's the church. It depends on how the weekend be. You understand? If you go carry church join them, you go know. If you don't go church, you go know too. You understand? If you won't go church, but if you oversleep, you understand? So it depends. And sometimes if you come back, carry kids go church, them too go happy. You understand? They're gonna say, Daddy and Mommy come back enough. You understand? I know say this place will be. There's no how to talk about. There's you walk most times. Like I did now. I did walk. People will understand. Even
people myself, I do work.
I did walk. You understand?
Me too. I did walk. All of us they walk. I'm not joking. No. Now my own office be this.
No, that because you're working now. Actually, you're working.
Yes, now everybody they
yes,
office.
Now,
you're working.
What do you mean? He's online. He's
yeah, it's not
Now
like
our
what to
office.
do, yeah.
So all of us they work, nobody lazy. But say we no get time for bench. Anyway, guys, lovely hanging out with you. I love you guys so much.
All right.
I learned a lot from you.
Everybody
I learned one thing. Not go abroad if you want bench. Okay. Bye. Now, my brother, before I go, buy lock, put for that door, lock the door. Carry your children, go buy them headphones. Give them YouTube where they feel watch for 1 hour. Give them phone, they go do all right.
I'm telling you.
No, Allah.
Good night, guys. Thank you so much.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night.